exclusive interview with Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway for the premiere of The Devil Wears Prada 2. This was a month ago. Let's watch this first.
In times where a free speech is not guaranteed, what message can you give us all?
Of course, I have to be aware that I'm speaking to a journalist from Chile, and to know how badly free speech was abused in your country and the cost of it. And I don't want to be glib at all and say, like, just keep talking, because I know that so many people in Chile paid way too high a price for fighting for the right to free speech. But I do think it's important to also remember that it is a right, and it is something that should be respected. And so we all really have to harness our strength and band together in this time and really know which side of history that you're on.
There's a chilling effect in my country where I have never in my life felt fear from a cohort of people that I respect and look up to. I think for the people in responsible positions in government who don't speak up, that is their job. We rely on them, but they are afraid for their physical safety. And that's the thing that no one is saying out loud.
I don't know. I actually don't know what Meryl Streep's talking about right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's referring to. Like I don't know what she was going in a ranting about, but I do know what Anne Hathaway was talking about. So you know what I find funny? When celebrities, multi-million-dollar celebrities, talk about other countries.
Yeah.
Like, about stuff that probably happened. Oh, not probably, like happened like 40 years ago. Which of course she was referring to the dictatorship in Chile. That let me add Mel again. Hi, Mel.
Hey, I'm back.
So we just watched a video of Anne Hathaway, on a press conference for The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Nice.
She sat down with an interviewer from Chile, so from my country. And you know what? Let me show you the beginning again.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah.
Hire you.
In times where a free speech is not guaranteed, what message can you give us all?
Of course, I have to be aware.
What is she talking about? Like, does she live in Chile? Like, what free speech is not guaranteed in Chile?
Yeah.
What's going on? Like, okay, I don't know, because that interview is supposed to be from Chile, like the news.
I mean, there is free speech, right?
There is, like, what is she talking about?
That I'm speaking to a journalist from Chile, and to know how badly free speech was abused in your country.
And Hathaway, of course, had to like bring up that she knows what Chile is, and like, oh, I know Chile. I'm actually aware of this little country.
Do you feel as if does it offend you in a way?
I mean, I'm not offended. I just find it hypocritical. I don't know, like, what are you talking about, the freedom of speech in my country?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been to Chile? Like,
and to know how bad, I have to be aware that I'm speaking to a journalist from Chile, and to know how badly free speech was abused in your country
40 years ago,
and the cost of it. And I don't want to be glib at all and say, like, just keep talking, because I know that so many people in Chile paid way too high a price.
But not any, like, that happened 40 years ago in a dictatorship. Like, how long ago? When did the dictatorship in Chile end?
It seemed like a very PR response.
Yeah,
honestly.
It ended in 1990. Okay, so 35 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like she was just like, that was like, oh, I know it happened. Like,
yeah, and it's like,
this is what I'm gonna say, kind of thing.
Yeah.
What?
No, like what Peter was saying, like it was like
PR
curated.
Yeah, 100%. And it's so funny when celebrities talk about free speech, like being vulnerable, being like oppressed, celebrities being oppressed when like they're talking all the time against stuff and like no one does anything to them. Like free speech does exist, at least at the very least in Chile. So I don't know, like yeah, this thing happened 35 years ago. She's probably not in like including the whole history of why this dictatorship happened, and she probably should brush up on that story. And but of course, the cancellation of freedom of speech is bad. I mean, the ban censorship, I guess, of speech is bad. But I don't know. I just find it. I just want to know what Anne Hathaway thinks of Cuba or Venezuela before I get, before I get
Yeah.
a full grasp of her thoughts, because it's like I don't know. I don't think she would think. I don't think that those censorships of freedom of speech would be. I think that she will like those. I have a feeling that she wouldn't have anything bad to say about that.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
feel like it's also kind of like the question's kind of like a trap too for like the
know. Mm,
person getting interviewed, because it's like, what if they don't want to talk about like politics
exactly,
or
and that's
something?
a
It
yeah.
like forces, the way it's worded is like it forces them to like at least comment on it, which I mean,
Mm, yeah,
someone might not be comfortable talking about that. So
true, and that's
Also, I feel
important
like
because
it's
yeah. Sorry.
no. I was gonna say also. I feel like I don't know. I feel like also too.
Hmm.
Like you can set up a not you can, but like we should be able to set up boundaries, even if we're for like actors, performers. I don't feel comfortable discussing this, so I'm not going to discuss.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not going to discuss this. And then
yeah,
even if it's pushed, no, because in real life, like if I'm speaking to someone, or like I mean, like we've talked, like not me and Aldo don't know each other, but it's like, okay, I don't want to talk about this. I'm not going
yeah,
to be forced. Like I'm not being held
Yeah.
hostage. I said no.
Uh-huh. That's it.
Like
That's
yeah,
I don't
true.
want to. It's not something I feel comfortable with. So no, and I feel like that
Mm.
should be it too. There shouldn't have to be so many curated, like which I see a lot too. Like you're watching interviews, and it's like maybe this
yeah,
person really wants to talk about this. Like you can see by their body language, and that's okay. But then
Mm.
they're like, okay, I have to give an answer. You shouldn't have, even if we're actors or even if we're like like we shouldn't have to be able to. I don't want to speak about this unless it's like some crazy allegations where it's like, well, you
Yeah.
have to
yeah.
Yeah.
be
Say
able to be like,
something.
Right.
no, I don't want to talk
Yeah, I
about that.
agree. That's a really nice thing for actors to keep in mind, because you don't have to, like you said, like interviewers are gonna wanna like put you in a spot that they can create a headline out of.
Or a sound bite, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they wanna do that. So you gotta stay firm and like try and be at least, because maybe that's the thing. I think she wanted to talk about it, or she. But like we do, it's really important to know that you don't have to. At least,
Yeah, no,
Right.
I think most like the big A-list celebrities, like I feel like they almost feel like
yeah,
they might feel like they need to, just a sense of not getting it canceled, maybe,
yeah,
or something. Like
mm,
I personally, like, no matter how far I get, like I don't want to talk about politics personally. Like that's just something I don't want to
yeah,
touch on. Like I'm not interested in that. Like I'm an actor, entertainer. I want to
mm,
stay in that lane, because then like that's my knowledge. Like I didn't go to college for political stuff, you know.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. Like,
Like I know nothing about it, so I'm just being
that's
completely
true.
honest. Like I'd rather
And
say I know
honestly, that's
nothing about
beautiful.
it.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good thing.
I'd
Sorry.
rather say I know nothing about it than like fake my way through a conversation acting like I know something.
Yeah.
And I think,
Uh,
and I was gonna, I sorry, I wasn't meaning to interrupt you if you
no,
don't
it's
mind
okay.
speaking,
It's
but
okay.
I think that's great. Like I always say, like, oh, I love learning new things. If I don't know something, I mean, unless like I'm on the spot and it's like I'm in a crazy situation where I'm like, okay, I have to wing it. I'm
Mm,
not gonna sit there and be like, oh, if someone goes, do you know how to play, I don't know, the trombone? I'm not gonna say, you know, I did. I've never played trombone in my life. I don't know how to play this. So I'm gonna say I don't know how to play this. I'm not gonna why do I need to, you know what I mean? Like curate or force your way around. And it's nothing, sorry, but like Aldo, like you're saying, like that was 35 years ago. That's embarrassing. Like
Yeah.
you don't know, like just
I mean, at
you know
35 years
what?
ago, it ended. Like, it's not like it
But I,
was still
yeah,
going 35 years ago. Like,
yeah,
that's
and it's
fun. That's
like
the
taking
funny
it as an
part.
ongoing thing. Like, okay, you know what? I'm not well versed in the topic. I
Yeah.
don't. And
Yeah.
that's something
You don't
like
have to
it's
know
a nice
everything as a
question.
like a figure of the people or like celebrity. You don't have to know everything. It's okay to not say. It's
Yeah.
I said
okay to like.
honestly, silence cannot be misquoted. It's better just to say,
Mm,
I don't know, and then you move on. I mean, we're still all human at the end of the day. There's plenty of
yeah,
stuff like we're all still learning. And then you learn
true.
new stuff, like
But I also feel like a lot of people nowadays they uh they think if you don't have a comment then you don't care about it either, which is also a
Yeah,
problem. Like it's like you have to have an opinion about everything
every single
nowadays.
thing. Yeah,
Unfortunately.
which is which I don't agree with, but
Yeah, I feel like it's okay to not, like we
yeah.
said, it's okay to not know or have an opinion
Or
on
even if
stuff.
you know, it's okay to not wanna talk about something. Like, you're here to discuss about
Yeah,
The Devil Wears Prada 2. You're not here to discuss about the freedom of
right?
speech in Chile. Like,
Like some actors might not like, they might not like the questions of like, oh, so how did you get in the character for the character? Like I actually want to talk, no, like
yeah,
ask me those basic interview questions because we're talking
right.
about the movie. Like to me that makes sense.
Yeah, of
Like what
course.
was the makeup process like for this
Yeah.
horror character you play? Like you're like I want those questions to be asked, not like, oh, what's the, you know, this bill being passed. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
I
what
was
should you
learning my
even
lines. Like, what?
yeah.
and
What
I
do
honestly I feel like I mean everyone's different, but
you
that's okay. Like if that's how you feel, I
Yeah,
feel like that should be okay. And I even though like we act or we perform, model, all this stuff, I think there's like when I think of like parasocial relationships or just people in general, like we still have full autonomy. I'm still a person. You don't own me. I don't
yeah,
have to do any of like I'm still a person. I don't belong to the public. Like
yeah,
I
Yeah.
said, like I don't if I don't want to do this, I don't have to do this. Well, everyone's asked. I don't give a I mean for
Yeah.
lack of a better word, I don't give a damn. I'm not doing it. Like
Yeah.
no, I shouldn't be forced to do it either. Like there's still like we're still people, and that's what I feel when I see like celebrities being chased down or like they're going through like a divorce and they're being chased out of a restaurant. These are still human beings. They
yeah,
are still people. They're not
Mm.
like they're
Wild
people.
animal.
Yeah, like they're people. And even then, shouldn't treat wild animals like that either. Like they're people. Like you shouldn't be like maybe like I don't know, because especially when I see stuff like on social media, like, oh, I was at this restaurant and I said hi to the celebrity and they were with their family and I want to say hi and they didn't give me a they're with their family and they're like or they were celebrating they're celebrating a birthday and they're with their family and they don't really want to talk. I basically I'm with my family.
Yeah.
it
Like
sounds normal.
that's you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that is my opinion of that.
No, that's a great. That's a great. It's great that we had our. I feel like that was a great conversation.
Yeah,
We,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I think we had a pretty sensitive and good opinion about it.
Or
Okay.
like if I was gonna say one more thing, like kind of commenting on what Mel said, like, or if like a celebrity, like I saw on Instagram a video of Bradley Cooper with his daughter, who's like really like young, like 6. I don't know how old she is, but like there's like a paparazzi like filming him with his daughter. Like obviously he's not. You're not gonna wanna. He's with his
Right.
daughter. Like have
Yeah.
common sense.
Right.
Yeah. I don't care. Like, come on, like and he's a dad. So do
Yeah,
you care if his like yeah, yes, he acts and he does this, but he's still a dad and he still
yeah,
has like family
Mm.
responsibilities. He has a kid to take care of and
Mm.
he's being bombarded. Like and then you see like clips of like somebody sometimes snapping on paparazzi and people are like, oh my God. Like imagine you don't do acting or anything, and you're walking in an airport, and a whole bunch of people start rushing you, and you're like, I
Yeah.
have a flight to catch, and they're like trying to grab you, and you're like, yeah, I think it probably is too. Like,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
going on here? I need to go. Like, what's going on here? Especially if you're with the kid,
Yeah.
like, I think there's a lack of compassion and empathy. That's what I feel like. That's what it is. Yeah.
And sometimes way too much, sometimes unwarranted compassion, like and halfway probably. I don't know.
I was like, don't talk about where I'm from. That's hilarious. Wow.